So today's my birthday and I really don't know how to feel. I literally just woke up, so we're gonna get ready, go downstairs, get some food, and yeah.
So I'm gonna have this makeup on a little long today, so I'm gonna do the priming and everything. So starting off, it's a little dirty, but starting off with the CeraVe Facial Moisturizer Lotion. This has SPF in it. So I gotta be honest with y'all, so I ain't even gonna lie. I really feel like I should probably be further in my life than I am. But I'm not, and I'm kind of sad about that. Like, I've come to the realization that I don't want kids. So no shade to nobody that has kids to opt out to be the rich auntie, and I don't feel bad about that, but that's not something I regret. I more regret not, like, I'm currently back in school. You guys will see a lot of content about that, but I just don't feel like I'm just where I want to be whatsoever. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of self-improvement over these next couple of months. Get my finances together, all types of things. I don't personally just want to change. This is the e.l.f. Brow Gel. I had one of these, but I lost it. I really think my sister stole it, but hey. And if you hear B2K in the back, yes, I'm still one of them girls that listen to B2K in 2025. Judge your mama, don't judge me. I'm sorry. But they're my boys, and I freaking love them. Okay? And bonus points if you were an Omarion fan like me. I know everybody like J-Bud, but Omarion was that boy, okay, in my house. I'm actually gonna use 2 primers. So the 2 primers I'm gonna be using is the e.l.f. Grip Primer, and then Silk Poreless Pore Escape. And I'm only using 2 because I get really dry around this area, and this one's more like a mattifying primer. And the other one is more like a slippery, kind of like stuck to your face. So I like putting this one in my T-zone, and this one like around like everywhere else. So, oh shit. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm actually glad that I decided to do something for my birthday, because originally I had something come up that I may or may not speak on later, but I had something come up and it caused for me to like have a financial problem, and I wasn't gonna go, but then an opportunity presented itself, so I took it. Overall, I actually am in a very good mood. I've been enjoying myself on this cruise. We're at sea right now, So tomorrow we're gonna be actually in the Bahamas. So plan on doing some excursions. I'm bringing you guys along with me again. Wearing my next skin tint since I've been here, but I want something a little bit long lasting, so I've been using this one. I got gifted from a PR collab, from a brand collab, and this is the Jane Iredale Skin Tuition SPF 30. It has SPF 30 in it. You can see that. But yep, I've been using this, and I actually really like this foundation. I feel like it's medium coverage, which I love. I'm actually gonna apply my makeup first, and then I'm gonna do my brows. And as everybody knows, I have this tattoo on my face, so I like to use this color corrector. It's just some orange color corrector from sometimes I just use regular concealer, but since I had that out already, I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna blend all of this in. So, oh yeah guys, so please be nice to me because this is my very first vlog. I plan on doing a lot more vlogs. Not sure how they will do, but I like vlogging. I'm not sure if you guys are interested in what I do in my day-to-day life, but I'm gonna show y'all. Things I've learned in my 30s is that you don't need people to have a good time. That's something I can honestly say. Me and my old best friend, we just rekindled our friendship. And I'm saying rekindle because we literally just start back like maybe a couple of days ago. So when you guys are seeing this, literally it's like a couple of days ago within this week. And we hadn't talked in like 2 years. Now I might get into what happened for us to have that falling out, but more of the story is it taught me a lot about hanging out by myself. And a lot of people, and I feel like now in like 2025, people are doing a lot more solo things, which I freaking love, because you do not need people to have a good time, okay? I meet strangers everywhere I go, no matter what. But it is cool to hang out with people you actually know, and people that's on the same vibe as you also. I need to find my fan. So we're gonna let this just dry down. Like I said, it's like a medium to full coverage foundation. If you ever want to try it out, you know, it's pretty inexpensive. Like I said, I didn't personally pay for it. It was gifted to me. The NYX micro brow pencil. I freaking love this pencil. It's a little pricey. I'm not gonna lie. If you think my pencil wise, I mean, it may not be pricey, but for me, $12 is crazy. But I spend it every time, so now I just feel like can't be damned that damn price. But I already have one open, so I'm using it. And I love that fact it comes with a spoolie on the bottom. I mean, I'm sorry, in my 30s, I also learned that you don't need a man. You want a man, but you don't need a man. I just feel like God is gonna bless me with that man that I'm supposed to be with. Now, how he's gonna bless me with that man, I don't know, because I do not be outside. I be in the house. I am for the sheets, not the streets. But I plan on changing that. It might be a little hard with me doing school, but I'm doing online classes this year, so I feel like that will change over time, because I plan on going out But I feel like men nowadays, they are so, like, in a sense, kind of boring. Like, they do not talk. And I'm not online dating anymore. Like, I'm not doing it. I've done my share of online dating. And I'm not saying I didn't meet some cool guys on there. But I feel like it was all generic. Like, they had a motive while they were dating. Nobody was, like, serious. And I hate that. Like, I would say, oh, I want to be in a relationship. And somebody would say they would, and then have like 3 kids. Bitch, I don't have any kids. So that's a no. And another thing I've learned in my 30s is, another thing that I learned in my 30s is to stand on my boundaries. If I feel strongly about it and my non-negotiables, I am not going back on my non-negotiables. And I am big on speaking on how I feel nowadays. I would never say I used to let people run over me, but I will let people skate when they should have been just walking, and I should have caught them the first time. But that's nobody's fault but my own. And so, standing on my non-negotiables, super something important I think everybody should do, and you should not back down on how you feel about certain things. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place. It doesn't even have the label on it. I haven't had it so long. Shade 8 for my eyebrows. And I'm just using a little eyebrow brush. But yes, I'm very serious about my non-negotiables now these days. And I do not play about them anymore. And y'all, I still do my eyebrows like how I learned how to do my eyebrows. I haven't really changed up too much or nothing. I really haven't. I be seeing people doing stuff online. I'm just like, I ain't no makeup guru, so I'm not gonna, you know. Another thing about me is I freaking love 90s R&B. Like, I'm a 90s baby through and through. Like, I probably know almost every song from the 90s. Like, and I ain't even joking, y'all. Like, diehard 90s fan. Times keep changing. The Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I have it in the shade 6.5N. If you have this concealer, you know that it dries down really quickly. So I'm gonna put a little bit of spray on it for it to do its thing. For my setting spray, I'm going to be using the Morphe's mini. I got the preset mist or something like that, I don't know. But I'm going to use a beauty blender to pat that in. And I like it wet, like I said, because the Double Wear really dries down really quickly. So I like to spray it a little bit. But yeah, so I was gonna go to Jamaica, but it just didn't happen like that. And I'm kind of a little sad about it, but you know, Jamaica's always gonna be there. But I already had my itinerary out, y'all. I had everything planned. But my timing and God's timing is completely different, okay? That's something I really had to learn as I've gotten older. And I feel like my faith has just so much increased. I think in my 30s, I literally have come so much closer to God. Now, if you're not religious, I get that. Maybe this isn't the vlog for you or the little chit chat for you. And that's okay. You know, I feel like I was never an atheist. Let me go on record by saying that. I was never an atheist. But I did have my struggles with coming to God. Nothing about Jesus Christ. Okay? Jesus H. Christ. That's my boy. I let him down bad. And y'all, my makeup collection is literally like a mix between high-end products, drugstore products, stick, and the shade Ebony. It's super old, y'all. And it's trashy looking, but they do that job. Okay. So dinner is at 8:30. 8:30, right? So I plan on like recording some content while I wait. So that's why I'm doing my makeup kind of early. Two blushes. But I like putting it on the back of my hand. This is the two shades I have is Showgirl. This is Showgirl, and this is Coralicious. And to get the pink that I want, I just mix them. And a little bit goes a long way with that product. I kind of want some new blushes, but I really just be, I'm doing my makeup every day. But I feel like I done perfected my face. I don't know about nobody else's face, I can't say. But for me, I perfected my makeup look. And I may have a little bit of blush blindness, but I'm okay with it. We kind of going for a little bit of brightness. We're not gonna do too much. I'm gonna do a little something. So I have the Laura Mercier and translucent honey. I'm a powder puff girl. Y'all was a lot of Spanish people right across the hall from me. I don't think they was there before. They must have just got there. But this, a little bit of this goes a long way. I've literally had that for months, like a year probably. I think I had it since my last birthday. And I am a baked girly, and it's important to press this in because you will be looking casket sharp. So while that's baking, I'm gonna go back in with my contour, and I don't really be using no fancy brushes. I got my Real Technique brushes. I really feel like the lighting in here is super stinky. And then I have the Juvia's Place blushes. This is volume 4. And with my blush brush, because who cares? Now we're gonna be going back in with the setting spray. I'm giving a little clown right now, but we're gonna fix all that, okay? I like to go back in with my brush, like a clean brush, like a one, and pat it all in with this fan. We're gonna let it dry down a little bit though. Another thing I don't do is backtrack to old men. That, I literally used to have a really bad problem with that. Taking somebody back because I felt like they were sorry, or giving somebody another chance. No. Don't do that. You are not doing yourself a you're doing yourself a disservice. And you're telling that person they can play with you again. And it's a hell no. I'm going to end with my MAC pencil under my eyes. I'm still believing like liner. I'm that person. So I'm actually gonna put some eyeliner on top of my lid. I still do that. If my sister didn't have my eyelash glue, I would retake my lashes off. And this is my Lancome eyeliner. Yes, I put lash liner on my eyelashes. I'm gonna put it on my lash line too. Some more blush on. Just to brighten up my face a little bit. This is the Juvia's Place blush Lily. So moving on to the lips. I'm gonna show you guys the full look because really this lighting is messing up what my makeup actually is giving. Because it's pretty cute. So I'm gonna show y'all in the bathroom. But moving on to the lips. These lip pencils, I got these from TJ Maxx. They from Mayo. So it's really not really a brand like that, but I'm just using some generic pencils. This is kind of like a blush color, like a purplish color. Then I'm gonna go in with this really soft pinkish color. And put that in the center. Love You Back Talk from Urban Decay. And this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put that in the center. Dinner is at 8:30 and it's currently 6:33. Now that that's said, I'm just gonna go back over it with some clear lip gloss. This is the Ruby Kisses oil treatment, and it's really thick, so I like that. So this is the finished lip combo. To set my makeup all together, you know that girl is gonna be one size. But guys, so this is my full face. I think it's so good, man. So I'm gonna do some last minute things. I'm gonna show you guys. So dress that I'm actually wearing is an oldie but goodie. I actually wore it in one of my other videos. I'll tag it in the I put it up here somewhere. But I honestly never wore that dress. I only did a review on it and I never actually wore it, so I decided to wear it for my birthday. Gotta spin the block. So we're gonna be wearing that dress along with